today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3 cornerback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Chris Carson, the ball carrier.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Andy Isabella.
12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down
from the gun. Cohen. That's complete to DK Metcalf. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up second.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 71 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this where they're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd
on 3rd down. Whitaker. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. On first down, Cohen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Whitaker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings
operating from the gun, Cohen. And he'll find Moreau here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now it's Carson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football, just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there, ends up getting spilled for a loss.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Cohen's pass complete.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
23-yard line.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
The 26-yard line.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Draw play, and it's Snell. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
He was taken.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
By the Seahawks.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
First down. It's Whitaker. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Cohen. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Cohen's pass.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On the give, this is their fullback. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking on the midfield logo. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll run on first down. Whitaker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Down to the 25.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throwing on first down. Cohen. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 3, 49ers nothing.
Back to throw. Cohen. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the 2nd quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
27-yard line.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Yetur Gross-Matos. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Operating from the gun. Cohen. Throw left side complete. That's Whitaker. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Cohen. This one caught by Isabella. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
On 3rd down, Cohen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Cohen. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
A loss of 13 yards.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
10 yards.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield, throw a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps. It cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it'll be 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Snell, he'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made.
The Niners on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
On 1st and 10, Cohen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He's got, Cohen lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Darrell Taylor. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down now. It's Carson. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
The tackle made at the
our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Seattle.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Cohen. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Cohen's pass.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll find Metcalf.
Cohen's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Cohen. And he comes back with one complete. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Sam Sloman now for the point after. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. That time a 6-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. It's a first down on a gain of 10. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
49ers 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Starting the drive was Snell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run for Snell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Snell. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Snell yet again. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw again. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 35-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ball carrier taken down at the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Looking to throw. Cohen. A pass underneath for Carson. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Cohen. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cohen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They're going to look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Stanley. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Snell.
13-yard line.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
11-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll drop it underneath here to Snell.
The pass.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
To Benny Snell.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down and 1.
Trying to get it with Snell. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
49ers.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down.
Chris Carson, the ball carrier.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them. And
pressure comes, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15, but it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46.
A gain of 9.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st down, Carson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
To throw on 2nd down, Cohen.
36-yard line.
And this will be incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Cohen. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Cohen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Whitaker. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The third down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
On the play. Recovered by the defense.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it. You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25.
That's good.
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
The 16-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They're going to run again with Snell. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Benny Snell, the ball carrier.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown Seattle.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Is good.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down, and got his man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
And there it is, the standard symbol. Taking a knee means that one team won and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check, as you said, for okay. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve. They look forward to their next 4. Maybe they can make a surge there.
So that's a wrap for Charles